Hello everyone, Joy here, and today I've decided to switch locations just to give my, scenery a little bit of diversity. So here we are on the floor. Let's get started with the topic at hand. Now, I want to talk about the internet. It's not just for porn. It is in fact an amazing medium of communication that allows little insignificant me to post videos of myself talking about all sorts of stuff to my camera phone, and displays those videos to a potential 7 billion people. And also sparks enough of a reaction to start discussions online with them. So how great is that? Now, the internet is, it's a tool, invented by us, humans, and we can reach anywhere, anyone, and it allows people to post images, videos, all those kinds of great stuff of cats and dogs and meals and holidays and selfies and all that crazy stuff. And one can find anything that one wants. Chat rooms and forums full of people to talk to, and games and movies, and one can find anything one wants to buy, like patio furniture, CDs, spanners, even really big life-changing things like cars and houses and holidays and, dates and stuff. And yes, like 95% of it is porn. Okay, so you're wondering what the point is that I have been labouring to make for the past 2 minutes. Well, like it or not, the internet is global. It's here to stay, and it's influenced modern societies so much that these societies are now geared towards its usage. Certain content like games, songs, even, educational courses are exclusively available online. And children are now taught about safety measures and anti-cyberbullying lessons and all of this kind of stuff, and so many things that you can do, like banking, shopping, paying bills, education, entertainment. All of these done through the internet for ease and convenience. Or at least it's easy and convenient if one actually has internet access. And I want to talk a little bit about the people in the same position that I am in, which is extremely, extremely limited access. And I've got to tell you, the struggle is real. Now, let me get it. So, I will admit, it took me a while, a substantial amount of time to be honest, to get on board with this invention, partly because I just don't subscribe to the knee-jerk reaction that just because something is new, that automatically makes it better. But also because I couldn't see it doing anything for me. Like, my lack of access served nothing but to exclude me and other people like me. So, I'm in the situation where I have no home access currently. And I have had it, and it was fine. I've had slow access, I've had good access. It's kind of been on and off, and the fact that I don't have it at the moment is really unbearable. It's driving me a little bit fucking nuts. Because I know what I'm missing out on. And in order to use the internet, I have to go to the library or somewhere like that, which comes with its own set of problems. Because there are limits on time, there's limits on subject matter. I can't look at, dating or stuff like that. And also there's, creepy library goers who kind of are creepy and weird, but I think that's just Taunton in general is full of weird people, and, some are nice weird and some are odd. Even by my standards. The other option that I have is sitting outside some pub or cafe and in the desperate search of gleaning some stray strand of Wi-Fi through my portable device, without actually going into the establishment, because if I could, if I go in, then I'm going to have to buy a coffee or a pint or something, and if I could afford the £3 every day for a drink on an overpriced fucking coffee or pint, then I could afford 30 quid a month for my own damn internet access. Or there is always the nice kind offer that people have given me that, I could always come round theirs and use theirs for a while, and that's really nice, but I don't want to be rude. If I go round to somebody's place, I want to see them, I want to spend time with them, not their internet. So it's all of these stupid restrictions and limitations that make life that much more difficult for me and those in my position to do things that we need to do, like researching projects and fact-checking, job seeking, house hunting. Fuck, I'm so glad I'm not in that position anymore. Planning and arranging for dates and meetups and, communication on social media or emails, just, basic fucking emails, and looking up recommendations that friends have made and all of these kinds of things. It's ridiculously hard to live in a society geared toward this one particular thing when you don't have that thing. Now I would like to talk very briefly, finally, about when David Cameron was Prime Minister. He made a promise that all households in Britain would have internet access. Now, I didn't believe him at the time, and I was right not to. But it was a nice dream, and I know that this particular endeavour comes with its own logistical obstacles, especially regarding funding, because let's face it, if we want to spend money on anything, it would be the healthcare service that's drowning right now. I'd rather have healthcare than internet, but still, I do kind of need both. And I believe that the model for any such sort of plan like this would come from what's already happened in the past with a country called Niue. Niue is a small island nation in the South Pacific. It's located northeast of New Zealand. It's got a land area of approximately 261 kilometres squared, that is 101 miles squared, so it's really, really tiny. The population at last count in 2016 was 1,624. Why am I bringing this up? Well, in 2003, it became the first country in the world to provide state-funded Wi-Fi to all of its inhabitants. And in 2008, it was the first country in the world to provide laptops to all of its school students. Fairly easy feat to accomplish when the population is significantly less than it is in this town that I'm living in. And to be honest, yes, I have considered moving to Niue. If it's ever going to happen, it's going to happen following their model of how they did it, how they achieved it. And I believe that is bit by bit. And I believe that it is happening now. But it's really, really slow. And by slow, I mean progress, not the internet speed. Anyway, I hate to bitch about, Occidental world problems, because there are lots of people who do have it worse than me. But still, it feels like being excluded and being left out again. I'm working on changing the situation. I am working on getting some steady means of income to be able to afford it, but for now, I'm really struggling. So, yeah, what with the prices being raised and raised and raised so much, that doesn't help either. But anyway, think on that. Think how, lucky you are to have internet, and stop bitching when it gets slow, because slow is better than none. So, until then, chickadees, see you soon. Goodbye.